Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our health spreads for the next week in June. And I've got some punches here ready to go, as well as some washi tape that I may use, and these sticker books which I'll pull from. Okay, so this week I decided on a new technique or a new idea that I was inspired from on Instagram. Basically, I'd seen some circle stickers that I really liked that it looked like they had photos in them, and then I thought that these larger recipe stickers were really cute, but they're really large and there's not a lot of spreads where I can use them at size. So what I decided to do was to cut them out like you just saw out of that accessory book and see if I could punch them into circles that would make sense on the spread and actually work on the sizing that I need for the spread. So what I'm trying to do here is cut out this guy with an edge to it, but so that I can still read the Eat Good, Feel Good banner there. Because if I had tried to cut it straight on without that edge, it would have cut that off completely. You wouldn't be able to read it. So I got pretty close to the eat, but you can still read that. So we're going to count it as good. And the other one, I kept the full circle for now, and I'm going to use that as my basis for my color scheme on this theme. So I kind of liked the orange, and so I'm going to pull in some orange long banners here from that recipe sticker book for my food log. And then I'm going to see if I have it in green, and of course I don't, so I'm going to go ahead and just do them all in orange. And I think that looks pretty good. I'm also going to pull in some orange corners here. So I think we're going to go heavier with the orange, but still have that green accent in there, just to make things interesting in the color scheme, not to be too monotone. I've also just laid in some washi tape that I really like. It's a new pastel set that I got from Amazon. It'll be linked below, along with all the other materials that I can find links to in the description of this video. So I'm trying some different washis out. I didn't really like the color schemes that I had pulled, so tried to pull whatever I had in that orange color, but nothing was really floating my boat there. I didn't really like that. So we're just going to stick with that kind of subtle patterned washi for now and get back into the recipe books and see what other stickers I can pull in here for some variation and some color. And I'm putting that big circle there on my rest day, so for functionality's sake, that's the day that I tend to have nothing going on in the workout area of my planner, which is there at the top. So it gives me a little bit of space for more decor. I'm going to use that circle there and then work around everything else, actually putting in the functionality of my workouts and what have you. And now I'm just pulling in variations of stickers, just all from that recipe sticker book, so it's nice and coordinated, and trying to just kind of create a nice subtle theme using stickers. And I decided I wanted to use these flags here for marking my workouts. I tend to do 2 workouts a day, or that's always the plan. I don't always go to plan, but I do like to at least prepare for that so that I can write in the stats for each of those workouts I do on the day. So I know, how long I did it and how many calories I burned and what exactly I did. It's really useful information to me, especially if I look back and see where I was successful through, the year and what I was doing during that time. So I like to keep track of that and also just keep myself accountable for my health and wellness. So I pulled in a few random stickers here, and now I'm just going through and seeing if there's anything I can use for habit trackers. And I realized that I did not really have a plan for that going in. I did pull out that wellness sticker roll, but I don't have any colors that match this theme. I'll have to figure something out here in a minute. I also have these strip quotes that I think I want to use, but they have like a rose gold in them. I think I'm going to try to take out that rose gold color scheme from the ones that are in the stickers and just stick with more of a plain color scheme without any of the metallic foiling. So I'm going to replace out some of these stickers as we go. And just looking again through the books, trying to see if there's anything else that I like. Changing things around as I see them. I also need a place to put in some goals for the week. So I think I'm just going to repurpose this recipe sticker and maybe use those prompts as more of a kind of a review of how the week went, maybe less of goals and what I want to accomplish. And then I grabbed this sugar-free sticker, which I'm always trying to cut back on my sugar. That's definitely one of my problem areas. So putting that in, just trying to find a nice place for that. And then, like I said, I wanted some more of those long quote stickers pulled in. Just trying to find a happy place for that. Not really in love with that placement, but I do like the washi tape being a little bit lower there. So we'll go ahead and move it down and then do some adjustments. It's getting there. Then I forgot to restart my video taking, so there was a little bit of a missing piece there from the video. But right now I'm pulling out my journaling accessory book and repurposing some habit trackers here on the side so that I can maintain the color scheme. And I also, while the camera shut out, I put another punch of the same like taco sticker. I just kind of used the punch again and cut out like a half moon shape and layered it on the right hand side on the big orange circle sticker. Again, just to bring in a little bit more of that color scheme, the green. That turned out pretty good actually. So I'm already moving things over. I am just going to put in the corners, and now I'm placing in those food log stickers. And basically I use an app called MyFitnessPal for those food logs. I will put in all of the food I eat throughout the day and then write down the total calories at the very bottom of the box. It just kind of helps keep me accountable as far as how much I'm eating. And now I'm going to go ahead and start moving things over from my sidebar. I'm going to go ahead and layer in this box sticker. I figure out exactly where I want it. And I'm just going to make a small adjustment here. And trim a little bit more, just so it wasn't too far into Monday. I kind of pushed it out so that I would have plenty of room to write my workouts in on Monday. I also grabbed these headers from the recipe sticker book. They were arrows, and so as I'm lacing them in, you'll see I'll trim off just the edge so that they end up being boxes instead of arrows. Just didn't think they looked right being arrows, I guess, for the way that I'm placing them here in the sidebar. And now I've pulled out my Jelly Roll whiteout pen. Well, it's just a white opaque pen, and I use it to white out fine lines. So here I am doing that across the middle. That way it looks like one big box here at the top, which you'll see. And then I'll like close up each of the days using just a standard thin fine liner, and like I said, make the whole top feel like it's one big box. I'm going to go ahead and start laying in that washi tape, and I decided I wanted to do it a little bit lower, so I'm aligning it with the bottom of the original top box. And I'm going to go ahead and start moving over those flags. That way I can write in my workouts. And I know that the washi tape is pretty subtle, but it does make a difference. It's got a really nice, I don't know, dot grid on it with a light pattern of color. But yeah, it's really subtle. It looks like white just here on the screen, but when it's up close, which you can see at the very end of the video, it really just adds a little bit of something to the spread. And I'm a big proponent of texture on a spread. It really does make a big difference. I think the stickers, the way they have the writing of the white drawing on top of it, really helps with a little bit of texture there, and then adding in just that little bit of pattern really helps as well. So here you can kind of see that half moon shape that I ended up punching out of that sticker. I'm going to kind of fudge this a little bit so that I can get it placed pretty much how I envision it. It's a little bit tricky though, I will say, and I thought that I had it perfect, but apparently not. When I actually lay it down, it's a little bit, tiny bit off from where I had it, but close enough, and I don't think you can really see the seam. So I really like that. I think the placement's pretty good. Now I just need to print out my stat stickers and lay those in. So that's what I'm doing right now. Got my foam memo printer, which I use. So we're going to go with that. And once I get these guys placed in here, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!